Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for another edition of Illuminati Media Exposed. In today's video, I wanted to expose Nicki Minaj's new song Only, featuring Drake, Lil Wayne, and Chris Brown. If you follow this channel regularly, you know that I've exposed every single one of those individuals as Illuminati puppets. So it's very fitting that the puppet masters running this system went and put them all together to create this piece of Illuminati propaganda. So it needs to be exposed, and we absolutely have to look at this. We are not to be ignorant of Satan's devices. So it's basically a Nazi-themed video. As you can see here, she represents a Hitler type of individual. It looks and resembles the Nazi Germany of the past, and she's seated on a throne. And one thing to notice as well here is the checkerboard floor. Now, the checkerboard is very symbolic to the mystery schools, the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, and the other secret societies that make up this network that I call the Illuminati. Now, why is that? Well, they believe in non-duality, that good is bad and bad is good. They have mistaken light for darkness and darkness for light. So that is very fitting that she's sitting on a throne and there's a checkerboard floor. She's also surrounded by the Nazi-style NWO super soldiers, and she is being worshipped on her throne. Another thing that's very important to point out is when they're showing her seated on the throne, they flash this image here, and you see that the color red spreads all across the world. You could say that this is the Illuminati pyramid, and that this symbolizes the war, the chaos that they are going to instigate in our world. They are behind both sides of all wars. They create wars in order to have chaos in the world. They work order out of chaos. The New World Order will come out of a time of chaos. And the Bible confirms that when Jesus gave us the signs of the times 2,000 years ago. He explained what the world would look like right before his second coming, and he said that there would be wars and rumors of wars. That nation would rise up against nation, and there's going to be a lot of bloodshed, and that is what they're symbolizing here, the bloodshed and the chaos that is needed on a global scale to create the chaos so that the people can accept the new age Antichrist, who will look like the one who is saving us from this evil system. Another thing to point out is while she's sitting on the throne, she's literally surrounded by death. This is obviously a symbol of death. You can see they're not human. There's a skull hand. So this is what I'm saying. It's a symbol of death and war. And obviously the Nazi theme just reinforces that with the satanic military police. And here they are again. You're going to see this symbolism a lot in New World Order Illuminati propaganda. You have Beyonce coming out and performing with the police state looking super soldiers. And again, in this video, we see that symbolism. The other thing that is important to point out is every single character plays an important part in the Illuminati network. Here we have Chris Brown symbolizing how they have a stronghold on the military. Now, as you notice here, they conveniently put what they use as the Nazi sign. So they use Nicki Minaj's initials in order to symbolize a Nazi symbol, and it's right over his left eye, so that is very fitting, and it's Sergeant Brown, basically, and the guns in the background reinforce that he is to symbolize the Illuminati control of the military. So every single character will end up symbolizing that. So here you have the guns, symbolizing a different type of control mechanism that they have. Now here you have the police state symbolism. Obviously, it looks like they're almost representing an American statue, so surveillance over the American public. We know that the NSA is basically looking at citizens as potential terrorists. I've exposed that in previous videos. You can be a terrorist and put on a watch list if you believe in pro-life, if you believe in end-time prophecy, if you're against the United Nations or the New World Order. They will consider that in the future to be terrorism because they are instigating their New World Order. So of course, those who will fight against them will be painted as the real terrorist, when in fact they are the real terrorist, and they have infiltrated these major institutions. And these are the institutions that they've infiltrated: the military, the religious, and the economic. So that is what each one of these Illuminati puppets symbolizes, is a different part of the network. Lil Wayne, the corporate, money, economic stronghold of the Illuminati; the religious, the Catholic, Vatican, Roman Empire, which is really a false system, so that the religious aspect; and the military. So just to reinforce that, here you have, this is Drake in a Catholic church to symbolize the apostate church, of course, of the Roman Catholics. They are run by the Jesuit order. The current pope is a Jesuit, and he is bringing about the New World Order, and I've exposed that on my channel, so you just need to research Vigilant Christian, Pope, Jesuit. I'll probably bring up those videos. Now, here we have their version of the Bible. If you go to the Freemason lodges, you're going to see that they have their own Bible, and it is obviously false. Their interpretations of it are false, and they do not worship the real God defined in the scriptures. So they're showing you that they have their own Bible. Here, I'm just going to reinforce the fact that Lil Wayne represents the economic, material stronghold of the Illuminati. You have the boardroom, you know, the fast cars that are symbolized. I think you see a Lamborghini go by, the billboards, so advertising and marketing. So this is the Illuminati stronghold on corporations. Corporations, the top corporations in the world, must be sold out to this group and used by this group because they are the elite of this world. And the Bible talks about the elite, the kings of the earth. All throughout the scriptures, you see that they are extremely corrupt. The Bible says that this is a fallen world, and right now, for a short, brief time, Satan has control over the major institutions. And you even see revealed in the scriptures that this has been going on for a long time, that the kings of the earth have always been into Babylonian-style rituals and blood sacrifice to idols and things like that. And here you have her seated on the throne again. Okay, so I mean, that just basically goes through it, but now I want to show you something very important as well. So here you see the one side of the system. Now remember, they work black and white. So this entire video was to symbolize the dark aspect of the Illuminati. They also have a light aspect to them. And that is very important, and you need to be vigilant because the great majority of even the truth movement will be deceived. They want to make us think that this is what the New World Order looks like. They've also shown us this in, let me bring it up, boom, right here. This is from the Denver airport. Now, the Denver airport was actually created by the Freemasons. Go check out my video. I'll leave it linked up in the description section, and you can find a lot of videos relating to this linked up below. But here's a mural from the Freemasons who created the Denver airport, the New World Airport. Oh, okay, New World Order Airport. And what they're showing you, here he is, the Nazi style of chaos. So they need to create this. And if you see, there's a rainbow symbolizing the people coming together to overtake this system. But here you have people starving, the wars, the chaos, peace is being killed. So you see here the destruction of the buildings. They need to create, this is the chaos they will create. This is very important, and that is what Nicki Minaj's video symbolizes. It's to reinforce the propaganda into the minds of the people that this is the New World Order, that it's going to look like a Nazi regime. Not at all. The New World Order will look like a peaceful system. The majority of the world will embrace it. They work problem, reaction, solution. That is their methodology. So here's the problem. They're going to even have controlled opposition, constantly instilling fear in us that, oh, they're coming to get you, wars, microchips, this and that. And although that is true in the long run, they're going to deceive the majority of the world. Watch how they do this. So they create the fear about this system, and then the world embraces the new age, new world order. They will also have to eradicate Christians, which is shown to us. And here you have the real New World Order. Here, what's this? oh, it looks like that's been destroyed. It looks like the Nazi evil war beast system has been destroyed. And look, the whole world is coming together in an age of peace, and they're throwing away their flags. Why? Because this is the New World Order. This is the agenda. The problem is right here. Okay, it's coming, it's coming. And then the reaction, well, we don't want this. We got to rise up and fight against it. So how do we do that? Consciousness shift. We need to come together to embrace the Luciferian doctrine of consciousness shifting, etc. So there you go. Here's the New World Order. It's going to look beautiful. It's not going to look like this. You see, they're even showing you right in plain sight the truth. They're showing you that this system needs to be defeated to convince the people to come together collectively and give up all their the national sovereignty of each nation to bring in the New World Order. And here you see this guy hammering away, taking off the sword. Oh, it's peace. But Jesus said, when they say peace, peace, sudden trouble will fall upon them. Be not deceived. The New World Order is the new age consciousness shift. All over the world right now, there's these global prayers for peace. They are, in fact, New World Order prayers. It's going to be peaceful, and the majority of the world is going to be deceived. The satanic Illuminati Luciferian cult would not draw a mural if their real intention was to really just do this. Why they're showing us the embrace of the chakra Illuminati Luciferian light, the false light of Christ, and showing us the death of Christians, of course. That's part of the agenda. But here, they want us to come together in a consciousness shift in a peaceful world? They want us to overthrow this system? No, it's problem, reaction, solution. Problem, the system. Oh, it's so bad. We need to overcome this system. And then you're going to have these COINTEL disinformation agents who really are controlled opposition, who are going to be like, yeah, we need to overthrow, revolt. It's a revolution of peace and love, when in fact, it is the New World Order. Be not deceived. This is the Vigilant Christian saying, God bless each and every one of you. And as always, stay vigilant.